Hello everybody, I'm the hairy old fat guy, coming back at you. Didn't think you'd see me again, huh? Alright, well, today it's Friday, the 6th. So, we've got a few things on store, a couple mail calls, and I'll be talking about one of my favorite, actually my ultimate favorite comic book hero series, line of books, whatever you want to put. We're talking ROM Space Knight today. Alright, first off though, if you want to, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, like, make a comment. Hopefully I'll be a little more entertaining than I was last time. I was scared to death. Okay, so, mail call. Gotta get this done. Don't cut yourself, Robert. This was packed up real good. Alright, got a little note. Oh, this is a beautiful, beautiful. Well, you really got this. This is, just an invoice. Yeah, I love this book. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Last Ronin, the Very Gary. Whoa, let's try this side. Yeah, the Very Gary exclusive. This is just, wow, unbelievably beautiful. Whew. Thank you. Thank you to Very Gary Comics for this. This is, oh, love it. Love it. Love it. Now I'll put that over here. The next one is, well, I remember most of the books that I bought from here. Not all of them. This is my comic store, I think it is. A little online shopping. Very well packed. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Sorry about the noise. Okay, so these are just, nothing major. It's just stuff I've been wanting for a long time. Wanted to get. Of course, they cover up the number. Okay, here it is. I don't know what the hell I'm looking for. It's not like I get a lot of mail calls. All right, so we have The Unworthy Thor, number 5. Just wanted to complete my run on it. Beautiful cover. Beautiful. Looks like he's battling Thanos. Good. Yeah. Now, of course, they didn't put these in order. Okay, Green Lantern, the new 52s, number 1. Cool. Love this. Got a little Jeff Johns work. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, I don't want to show this one. This is a beautiful one, though. Love it. This one's for another time. Another Green Lantern from the new 52, number 48. Emerald Knights. Nice, nice. That means I've got 2 to go for my new 52 run of Green Lantern. 0 and 52, if I remember correctly. Oh, got another Thor. This time, yeah. The Unworthy Thor, number 4. Because like I said, they weren't in order. All right. I think that completes my Unworthy Thor run. I'm pretty sure it does. One more. Got another Thor. Thor 341. Not exactly sure who he's fighting. I think I got this one just because it had a small little cameo of Clark Kent and Lois Lane in it. Is when Thor went in with that new disguise of sort of Norwegian guy. I don't remember his name offhand, Sigurd or something like that. And somebody made a comment about him glasses. Nobody will know who he is. And then he bumps into who we think is Clark Kent. So, that's the only reason for this, just for the giggles. Okay, I got a what if the Watchers saved the universe? Just because, why not? Sounded like a cool story. Love this cover. Actually, I really don't know much about. Don't really know what it's about. It just sounded good. It was on my wish list for some reason. I'd have to go back and look. And the last of them is the Amazing X-Men number 9. I think it's just to complete a run. I was collecting them at the time, which I still am actually. I just needed to just fill in a hole. This was back when my comic book store, my LCS, was still a hit and miss on getting me my titles early on after I first started going there. So, okay, that's it for mail call. Like I said, I've got another one, but that's for another time. Okay, so I'm going to talk about why or what got me into comic books. I was, as a small boy, 8, 9 years old, I, like every kid, every boy, I read comics. I read Superman, Batman, a little bit of, not really too much Marvel that I could remember. I loved the Metalmen. I don't know why. I loved robots. Always loved robots. Even as a little kid, growing up, I loved robots. Then, I guess I was about 17 back in late to mid 1980. I was walking home from a arcade. Arcade, for you younger folks, is where we went and played video games. We didn't have them at home. We put the quarter in the machines and you get your plays. I was actually coming home with money, which was unusual. And this kid came up to me with this huge stack. I mean, 15, 20, 30 books. And flat out, didn't BS me on it and said, I want to go play video games. Can I sell these to you for $5? So I looked at him and said, yeah, sure, why not? What the hell? Out of that whole stack of comic books was, to tell you the truth, I don't remember any other title in that entire stack. But this is the one that I got that just got me hooked. ROM number 12. Yeah, this is not the original book. That original book is long gone in history, and that's another story for another video. First time I've ever heard of him. First time I've ever heard of Jack of Hearts. I mean, I did not know anything about this character. I was hooked. That's it. Hook, line, and sinker. That was it. No more. This is the guy I love. On video games, back in the day, you had to put your name in when you got a high score. Always put your initials in. Well, I went from what my initials were to ROM. And I've been doing that ever since. Anyway, up until I stopped playing video games in the arcade. So, without further ado, let's talk a little bit about Mr. ROM. There you go. This came out, cover was September 1979. It is based off of a toy that was introduced by Parker Brothers for Christmas of '79. The toy sucked. It flopped big time. Time magazine called it the worst toy of the Christmas season. Now, the toy's concept was amazing. It had LED lights, flashing and made noises, and he had 3 different weapons. Uh, he had a backstory that he was ROM of the Space Knights from the Sol Star Order, and he's here to fight dire wraiths. That's it. That's it. He had his energy analyzer, his translator, his neutralizer, and he had a flight pack. All battery operated, making noise. Ooh, great. Ooh, flop. Flop big time. Um, at that time, back in the, 79, yeah, that wasn't my thing. It wasn't my parents' thing either. Wasn't sure the hell was not going to get that for Christmas. That was a buku buck toy for, family of 5, 3 kids, 1 income. A little hard to do. Anyway, to do, I picked up ROM. I loved it. I read it. Went to school. A few days later, was in the convenience store. That's what we did. Hung out at the, it's like a 7-Eleven, but it wasn't a 7-Eleven. And I saw the spinner rack of comics. I went, oh, okay. And then I saw ROM sitting there. I don't remember what issue it was. I think it was somewhere around 14, maybe 15. Like, oh, yeah, I like ROM. So I took some of my lunch money and I bought it and I read it. And oh, my God. So over the next few months, buying all these different ROMs, just ROMs, nothing else. Guy one day told me, yeah, just down the street, we got a comic book store. They sell comic books. Maybe you can go find, stuff you like. So, of course, I checked it out, and I was in heaven. It was another convenience store, but it was the brother of the owner, and he had his store in the back area of the convenience store, and he had his long boxes out there, and he had a pull list for everybody that wanted one. Going through their cheap books. Wish I would have been able to keep some of those books I pulled way back then, but hey, that's life. So I started getting ROM on a religious basis. So ROM Space Knight, number 1. ROM is a Galadorian. A little history on ROM now. ROM is a Galadorian from the planet of Galador, from the place that is called the Golden Galaxy. In the comics, we're assumed that is a different galaxy, but we sort of figure it's, just on the other side of the Milky Way. They're peaceful, loving world. Helped spacefaring, high technology. Helped out everybody. The hell with the general order number 1. Like in Star Trek, where you don't help other people. They helped everybody. Well, there was a race of beings called the Dire Race that lived in the neighboring nebula called the Dark Nebula. They are a race of shape-shifting sorcerers. They combine science and magic, and they are just pure evil. They want to destroy anything that does not live in the Dark Nebula. So they attacked, unprovoked, the freighter ship, of the Galadorians. Now, at the time, the Galadorians had no defense, or at least nothing to withstand the Dire Wraith's attack. So they asked 1,000 of their youngest and bravest souls to become Space Knights, to protect Galador and their outlying area. ROM, that's all we know him by, is ROM, was the first to enlist. He raised his hand first and said, I'll do this for our world. So by doing that, he was given what has been called the greatest of the armors, because he was the first. Or actually, one of the best armors. I shouldn't say the greatest. His armor was silver, plutonium, however they pronounced it. 17 when I read it, I didn't comprehend words well. Still don't. So he was given a neutralizer. A neutralizer is something that will neutralize all forms of energy, any type of energy. It also has the ability to banish just about any creature, especially dire wraiths, to another dimension called limbo. Now, there are many limbos in the Marvel Universe. This limbo houses the dire wraiths. So, years and years of battles. Make it quick here because it's already running long. He needs to they finish off the dire wraiths, drive them away from Galador, drive them out of the Dark Nebula, out of their eternal home, ancestral home, out into the deep of space. Well, after claiming victory and Rom being proclaimed the greatest of all the space knights, Rom vowed that no space knight will reclaim their humanity. Oh, side note, sorry, forgot. When they became space knights, they, excuse me, had half their humanity grafted into this armor. So they are cyborgs, actually. Human on the inside, human parts on the inside, Galadorian steel armor on the outside. Their other part of their humanity was stored safely on Galador for them when they return with victory, war is over, they will reclaim their humanity. Okay, back to what I was saying. Rom said, no, we have to eliminate the dire race from existence. Yeah, just flat out genocide. Just get rid of them. Just get rid of the MFs. We don't need them. Over the course of 200 years, Rom pursues the dire wraiths along with other space knights going out in different directions into the galaxy. Rom lands on Earth in a small little town called Clariton, West Virginia, back in 1979. Lands on Earth because he detected a large concentration of dire wraiths on Earth. Comes down. He comes across the dire wraiths almost immediately because of he has his neutralizer, he has his energy analyzer, which can detect the shapeshifters in their true form. Only he can see it through his cyborg enhanced eyes. Okay. Whips out his neutralizer, kills him. What we think is killed, he actually banishes him to the limbo. Of course, everybody's, oh my God, mad robot, blah, 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 so forth, alien invasion. Wrong alien invasion, but, they still think that. But there he also meets a woman by the name of Brandy Clark. Now, Brandy Clark is human, and, at first terrified of him. Doesn't, oh my God, he killed people I've known my entire life. So, oh my God, until she witnesses one of these dire wraiths trying to escape from Rom, transform from a human to a bird right in front of her. Freaks her out and realizes, okay, maybe this dude is not so bad. Anyway, so that's his arrival. That was the name of the first issue. Arrival. What the hell is there? It is Arrival. All right. It is written, all the issues, all 75 issues. Get back to the story. I'm probably going to have to work it. Was done by Bill Mantello. I hope I got that pronounced right. Artwork by Sal Bashima. Took me a long time to get that one figured out. But the cover on this, if you do or do not know, this cover work is done by Frank Miller. This is tremendous. I love it. Direct edition. Direct edition. This is the way they did it back before the logos. You know, the Spider-Man or the Captain America logo. That's how they did direct editions. So, okay, yeah, I'm going to put this in. I've got a lot more to talk about. I mean, I just got started. We're at 20 minutes. I don't want to bore you guys too much. As you can see on my walls, you got a better picture. That's just what I have over my bed. I've got other stuff in here. I got Funko Pops. I'm looking at 12 books right now directly in front of me. I've got posters that I need to put up. It's just a whole bunch. I got filing cabinets chock full of. Anyway, so that's it for today. Like, subscribe, comment. I hope I was a little more entertaining this time. I really hope you liked this mail call that I had. I thought it was quite impressive. I liked it. Till I see you guys next time, have a good one. And always enjoy your comics. All right? And I still got to remember to look at that damn camera. But I will get used to it. All right? Back to them, yeah. No, I want to. Okay, that Iron Man, Superior Iron Man, got that at WizardCon 2015. That's a Superior Iron Man #1, signed by Ty Templeton. $5. You can't beat that. Daredevil number, I think it's 137 or 127. It's a first appearance of Brock Jones. I will go in as Torpedo. I will go into him at a next video. Of course, we all know The Killing Joke, first edition, companion to Three Jokers. We all recognize Secret Wars 8. Yeah, that's one of 2 covers. That was the worst cover I had, so that's why I put it up on the wall. And the last one there is Infinity Crusade #1. I got that at a small con that we were having in Reno, which we don't do anymore. It was signed by, oh God, I can't remember his name. He was the artist. I can't remember his name. He was the artist of, he took over on Infinity Gauntlet, then he did the Infinity Crusades, and Ron Lim, that's his name. Anyway, guys, gotta go. We are sitting at way too much time. I will continue this at another time. You guys take care. Enjoy your comics. Read them or don't read them. Whatever you do with them, just enjoy them. And I just got a message. So, I'll talk to you guys later. Subscribe, like, comment. It's all good. And I'll see you guys on the next time. Bye-bye.